guys, it's Peter from my Bonza channel, and I think it's time for another Laughaholics series. I've got a couple of really good jokes for you. The first one's about a lie detecting robot. I thought I might as well put that in because, you know, technology these days are really making some pretty amazing advances. So anyway, this father buys a lie detector robot that slaps people when they lie. He decides to test it out at dinner one night, and for the first test, he asks his son what he did that afternoon. And the son says, "I did some schoolwork." So the robot slaps the son. The son says, okay, I was at a friend's house watching movies. Then Dad asks, "What movie did you watch?" And the son says, "Toy Story." The robot slaps the son. The son says, okay, we were watching porn. Dad says, "What, at your age? I didn't even know what porn was." The robot slaps the father. Mum laughs and says, "Well, he certainly is your son." The robot then slaps the mother. Now there's a robot for This next one comes about when a successful rancher dies and he leaves everything to his devoted wife. She was a really good looking woman and she was determined to keep the ranch, but knew very little about ranching, so she decided to place an ad in the newspaper for a ranch hand. 2 cowboys applied for the job. One was gay and the other one was a drunk. She thought long and hard about it, and when no one else applied, she decided to hire the gay guy, figuring it would be safer to have him around the house than the drunk. He proves to be a really hard worker. He puts in really long hours every day. He knew a lot about ranching. For weeks the two of them worked and the ranch was doing really well. Then one day the rancher's widow says to the hired hand, "You know, you've done a really good job and the ranch looks really great. You should go out into town and kick up your heels." The hired hand readily agreed and went into town one Saturday night. 1 o'clock came, however he didn't return. 2 o'clock comes and still no hired hand. Finally he returns about 2:30 in the morning, and upon entering the room he found the rancher's widow sitting by the fireplace with a glass of wine waiting for him. She quietly calls him over to her. She says, "Unbutton my blouse and take it off." Trembling, he did as she directed. "Now take off my boots," she says. He did as she asked, and ever so slowly. "Now take off my stockings." He removes each gently and places them neatly by her boots. "Now take off my skirt." He slowly unbuttoned it, constantly watching her eyes in the firelight. "Now take off my bra." Again, with trembling hands, he did as he was told and dropped it to the floor. Then she looks up at him and said, "If you ever wear my clothes into town again, you're fired." So ends this week's Laughaholics. Sure hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, sharing is caring. So if you like these jokes, why not share it around so your friends can have a good time as well. Don't forget to subscribe. Always happy to have more subscribers. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Great to have you here, guys. Hope to catch you soon. Catch you later.